Applying to machine learning jobs in the US can be incredibly competitive and overwhelming, especially if you're transitioning to machine learning or breaking into machine learning for the first time straight out of college. Trust me, I've been there. I've applied to over 100 ML roles when looking for mid-level positions, and even before my machine learning transition, I grinded through more than 500 software and machine learning internship applications. I've also interviewed countless times at almost every big tech company, so I know exactly what works and what doesn't. In this video, I will share the top 3 mistakes I've seen and made when applying to machine learning jobs, along with the actionable fixes that will set you apart. So let's dive right in. Most people make the mistake of listing every single project they've ever done or every single job they've ever had. Trust me, hiring managers do not have time to sift through a laundry list of experiences that don't show you can do the job. Instead of focusing on quantity, focus on relevance. Now, some people recommend tailoring your resume for each role, but honestly, that is also not feasible. You cannot afford to spend that much time. So what you need to do? You need to create actually 2 to 4 versions of your resume which highlight different experiences, different skill set, and different domains. For example, let's say you already have work experience in software engineering, and let's say you have 3 machine learning projects. One is in the computer vision area, one is focusing more on model deployment, and one is focusing more on, let's say, classical ML model development. Instead of adding 2 to 3 bullet points per project in the resume, I would actually recommend you to select only 2 projects and add 4 to 5 bullet points per project, and that too in the star format. Now, let's say for an applied scientist position or more research inclined ML roles, you can select first a computer vision project and second, a classical ML model development project. Let's say for MLE roles requiring end-to-end responsibilities, you can highlight a ML deployment project and a classical ML model development project. Now, let's say for MLE roles where the team is also focused in the computer vision domain, in this case, probably showing all 3 projects might be a better situation for you, showing your vision experience, your deployment experience, and also classical ML model development experience. So in the above example, having 3 resumes can be ideal to cover majority of open ML positions. There are many data scientists, data analysts who want to transition into ML, but they fall short of one thing: model deployment. Building models is one thing, but stopping at experimentation is a major mistake. Many applicants in general, but especially ones from the data background, focus only on training models in the Jupyter notebook, without considering how these models would function in the real-world environments. Companies are looking for machine learning engineers who can deploy scalable solutions, not just experiment in isolation. Now imagine this: you create an amazing NLP model, but you cannot integrate it into a customer-facing application. For businesses, that is a deal breaker. So here's how you can fix it. First, learn to deploy models using tools like Flask, Fast API, Docker, or Kubernetes. Second, showcase at least one end-to-end project that goes from data collection to a live application. For example, deploying a chatbot or a recommendation system on AWS or Heroku. And third, understand basic concepts of MLOps, such as CI/CD pipelines, monitoring, and version control for machine learning models. Also a pro tip: if you can link your deployed projects or research publications in your portfolio or resume, that is really cool. If an hiring manager sees that and can actually test your project in action, he can be really impressed. Similarly with the research publications. Now, this is the biggest mistake of all: thinking that applying online is enough. Over 70% of jobs are filled through networking today. I didn't get much success by applying online, and I'm talking about 2019. Today it is 2025. And if you're uploading just resumes to job boards, you're competing against hundreds of other applicants. Here's the thing: connections can get your resume in front of the right people, fast tracking your application to the interview stage. Do not compromise on this step, please. Here's how you can avoid this mistake. Use LinkedIn strategically. Send personalized messages to MLEs or hiring managers at companies you're targeting. Mention very specific things like, "Hey, I loved your recent talk on transformer models and would love to learn more about your team's work." Or share your work that they might find interesting. Or genuinely mention that you like this role and you seem a great fit because of XYZ. Second is attend ML meetups, hackathons, conferences. You never know when a casual chat could lead to an amazing opportunity. I remember I had a casual chat with one manager at Dell event at UMass Amherst when I was pursuing my master's. And from that contact itself, I got a Dell internship by giving just one interview. Imagine. And on top of that, from that same contact, I helped two more people, including Aryan Singh and one of my batchmates, land the same internship. This is the power of in-person human connection. And please, do not just ask for referrals from alumni. Build relationships. Offer value by sharing insights or asking thoughtful questions. To recap, three important takeaways are: first, tailor your resume and focus on relevance. Second, do not neglect deployment and real-world application. And third, do not ignore the power of networking. Don't let these critical mistakes keep you from landing your ML job. Start taking action today, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.